Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Albert Einstein said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. A genius of our time making such a bold statement. And he says, he who doesn't understand it pays it, and he who does understand it earns it. What businesses are the richest of them all? Who has the biggest buildings in every single country of the world? The banks. What do they charge on everything they do? Interest. Have you ever wondered why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? One main cause of this is compound interest. Most people in North America strive to get a home, and with that comes a mortgage usually. Let's use that as a quick example to give you an idea of how powerful this really is. Let's say the average yearly appreciation on homes is 5%. If we bought the house for $400,000, which means at the end of the year, the house should appreciate by $20,000. 400 times 5% is $20,000. Over the next 30 years, it would appreciate to being worth $1.728 million. At the same rate of appreciation of 5% is just over $80,000, around there. That's almost 25% of the original purchase price, and will continue to be each more every single year than that. You can see when you get to this position, it gets much easier to accumulate money. This can be applied to any investment though, and that is why reinvesting your profits into a working system is very smart that will reap big rewards, and also why scaling with bigger numbers, as long as the investment works, can make you unbelievable amounts of money. On the other hand, the financially poor are not saving or investing profits. They are paying only the bills, consuming more than they can afford, and never having extra to save, to invest, and to make some interest. This gets them into the opposite effect that they have to pay interest, and compounding is not working in their favor. Exactly what the banks want for you, and frankly anyone in business. It's a win-win. That's extra profit in their pockets. This will usually require you to pay things for more interest, continuing to build up, and it becomes more and more as that compounding effect I showed you. It is impossible to get financially secure this way unless you have a big windfall of cash, and we know that is very unlikely to happen in most cases. Also, many in these situations end up borrowing money and paying a much higher interest because you're at risk. Make sure you save, invest, and compound your profits. This is why many people look for systems that continue to work on their own, because then it's just working and the systems continue to grow and grow and grow until be bigger and bigger. And that's how you get up to have an abundance of growth that is really hard to slow down. If you look at Warren Buffett's net worth, his chart of it, who is an advocate of compound interest and one of the richest people on earth, his earnings continue to grow for many years at a very slow rate. Eventually, it skyrocketed because the machine of compound interest started to really take effect. Now, each year, it grows at an unbelievable rate and amount. This is why he is so frugal with money still to this day, because he knows the value of each dollar that is compounded, how much it will grow in the long run. If you double $1 20 times, you will have over $1 million. So $1 to $2, $2 to $4. You keep that going 20 times, it goes into being over $1 million. So make sure you are on the right side of compounding interest. It is usually working with you or against you. You'll be thankful you applied it when your interest is paying you more than you can know what to do with it. So, compound interest people, my name is Matthew J. Make sure you like the video, comment below, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.